Welcome once again. In this series of MOS amplifiers, till now we have studied about the resistive load and diode connected load common source amplifier. In previous lecture, we have seen that the diode connected load common source amplifier has higher linearity than resistive load one. But there are some drawbacks too that we have to consider it. First one is that for large voltage gain, we need to increase the size of the MOS transistor. And by increasing the size of MOS transistor, the load impedance will also increase. And if the load impedance is increasing, then it leads to a large DC voltage drop and thereby limiting the output voltage swing of the amplifier. So we can solve this problem by replacing the load, the diode connected load, with a device that doesn't obey the Ohm's law. And current source is the most feasible device for it. The only condition is to bias this current source MOS transistor in saturation mode, because in saturation mode it behaves as an ideal current source. So this is the circuit of current source common source amplifier, and here M2 is acting as current source load to this common source amplifier. This VB is the bias voltage of M2. Now moving ahead, so this is the small signal model of current source load common source amplifier, and simplifying it more, we get this small signal model. Here we have considered the channel length modulation resistance, and then RO2 becomes parallel to this RO1. Here the RO1. So this combination of RO2 parallel RO1 is the output resistance of this common source amplifier, and hence the voltage gain is given by the product of transconductance of the driving transistor, that is GM1, with negative sign and multiplied with the output resistance, that is RO1 parallel RO2. Once again, this voltage gain is depending on channel length modulation resistance. So longer the transistor and higher will be the voltage gain. At the end, let's compare all three common source amplifiers that we have studied in this series. So this is the comparison table of all the three common source amplifiers, and let's focus on this current source load version. Here the voltage gain is moderate, which depends on the size of the MOS transistor. Linearity is also moderate. It dissipates less power. Area on the chip is also moderate in comparison to resistive load and diode connected load versions. The voltage swing is very interesting property of this amplifier. It has a limited voltage swing at some boundary conditions only. Otherwise, it has large voltage swing. And this is the voltage gain and output impedance summary table for the resistive load, diode connected load and current source load CS amplifiers. So this much in this video. In the next, we will study about the active load common source amplifier. And for more details on MOS amplifiers, you can ask me in the comment section. To get notified for upcoming videos, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much and have a nice day.